welcome back to IP Farms. Well, it's a little cool this morning, just for us anyway. Upper 20s, quite the frost on everything. So got the Love Muffin. Oh Lord, the door won't even open. Love Muffin running in the background. Crank the service truck up here, get it warming up, and we're gonna head out on our road trip today that we've been talking about. And hopefully you've seen the video. We got everything repaired and ready. So I think it's gonna be a really good day. Should see quite a few faces that you've already seen before and recognize if you've been with me for any length of time. When we get to where we're going, you see what I'm after. I think it'll all make sense what I've been talking about. So if you don't usually watch most of them, try to see if you can suffer through this one. I know my talking can get cringy sometimes, but I have a couple of extra people, hopefully get some good shots of this and that. But spin you around here and show you what we got going on while I get everything ready, warming up, and hopefully hit the road here soon. Well, we got the service truck and small trailer going with us. My buddy's gonna drive it, and then of course we got the Love Muffin running. Certainly glad I've got this truck and trailer for today's adventure. Room more than it is weight wise, but anyway, we are delivering a 4-row John Deere cultivator that I purchased way back in the very beginning that I never did use. Did some swapping on, and just got my trailer spares. And then the forklift attachment that I bought and used some, put it up for sale when I bought the front end loader for the 1086. So going to the same place. Hopefully everything goes well. We got the truck as ready as we can be. I lost the keys, if you can believe that, day before yesterday, so I spent last night rewiring everything, new switch and setup. So that's just my luck. We did get the stickers on the truck. I'm not sure if you've seen that yet or not. I had some made for the service truck and I messed up 2 of them, so it's all official and legal now as far as the IP Farms LLC. We're gonna get things together, wait on a buddy to get here. We're gonna hit the road. Stay tuned, guys. Well, we've been eastbound and down now for about an hour and 45 minutes. Outskirts of Raleigh, North Carolina. And I'm fighting traffic tooth and nail. I'll tell you the next big project is gonna be transferring this truck over to a 9 or 10 speed. But anyway, everything's gone pretty good so far. So bring you back when we get there. GPS says we're 12 minutes away. I'll get a shot of going in the driveway. Stay tuned. Well, we made it. Dylan's here, unloading the Bobcat and the tractor to help. I'm sure most of you recognize where I am. We'll talk more about it here in a little bit. All right, well, we got the Bobcat reloaded and the Massey. There's Logan from Back Farms, there's Steven, and there's Dylan. So what we're doing, Dylan brought everything over. Tractor's on his truck, it's gas, so we're gonna go now and help Steven retrieve 4-row John Deere corn head. He has got a 4420, we'll show you that here in a little bit, and help him get that back here and offloaded so he can get his corn out when the time comes. And we'll talk more about why I'm here besides helping him when we return. So I'll try to get you a little footage of loading that corn head up. Here it is. Chopper's over there, got a few extra walkers, and then the John Deere 444. So he is no longer in the 2-row club. I don't blame him a bit. It's nice. Can't wait to see the combine up close. So real quick while they're unloading that, basically in a nutshell, I bought the last K that Scott was running. The original one he had a lot of trouble out of it. Steven's going to keep it for sentimental purposes. There's still quite a bit needs to be done to the K, a few tinkering here or there, and Steven needed something ready. So we talked about it, and he upgraded, and I asked him if I could buy it, and he said yeah. So my friend will always ride with me in the combine. I'll try my best to get as much footage as I can when we get back there, loading it up. Well, we made it back safe. That went a whole lot better than I anticipated. I'm massively impressed with that Massey Ferguson. Picked that 4-row head right up. I thought we were going to have a lot more issue with that. Dylan actually brought the skid steer just in case. We're going to walk down here and check out the combine, look a couple of things over. So I probably said at the beginning of the video and maybe a small intro, but just bear with me, guys. It's a blessing and an honor, but I can get pretty emotional too, so just hang in there. Well, here it is. I haven't brought myself to climb up there yet, but I will. I gotta get the head off of it. We'll haul it back on the car trailer, and Dylan to scoop up the corn head and put it on the front of the trailer. And then I didn't show you the pan. I'm gonna borrow this amazing little dirt pan from Steven, but hopefully you guys understand. I'm tickled to death that you know, he got one that's field ready and he's already cut some beans with it. There was still a few issues with this one that Scott was working through, and I'm looking forward to carrying on what he started with the Gleaners, and this one will always have a home at IP Farms. All right, well, I made it to the door. Still hadn't sat in the seat. Saw a card up here. I think I can remember how to do that, but anyway, Scott went and got this, and he was talking about how much nicer it was than the one he had and how it would last him his lifetime, and that really hit home with me. So if any of you guys are here and don't know, cousin Scott was tragically killed in an automobile accident, truck wreck, back at the beginning of this year. Lost a really good friend, and we all lost a staple to the farming community and YouTube. We had grown quite fond of one another, and that was the cultivator you saw me load. I talked to you about, if you saw me load it or not, and the forklift attachment we had done some trading on. And when things happened, I told Steven they were his, and that we would bring them down here at some point, and he decided on the John Deere, and I don't blame him for the field ready aspect of it. I told him if he ever decided to get rid of the Gleaner to let me know, and he did, and here we are. We'll talk more about it as time goes along.
You're the mine.
Had good fire at the points. Check the plug. I think you probably just need to dash of gas in the carburetor. It'll probably run. It looks kind of old, but we'll see.
If the two of us can't get it running, there probably ain't no hope for it.
Exactly. You know what? It would probably start a lot better if I put the rotor button in.
We'll edit that out.
Oh my God.
It's about to be a good video.
I'm telling you. If I hadn't just looked down and seen that, I'd have probably been cranking on it for the rest of the afternoon. I want to know why I didn't have fire now.
I hope you keep this in there.
Trial by fire with me. Everybody knows that for sure. That's why I wasn't holding the dust cover on good. Where's your bottle? Give it a little bit of bang.
Watch your auger. just gonna make it. Woo. Get this loaded up. I'm gonna film for Nelson and do some commentary, so it sounds like I'm talking to somebody else because I'm talking to the other camera because I'm double filming here, so try to appease both audiences. But we're gonna winch it up there. I guess Nelson wasn't cowboy enough to drive it up there like I do, but they got the grain head loaded up on a service truck over there. I'm gonna brag on this tractor that Dylan brought. They're coming up with one of the 2-row corn heads now, but it's a 2607 Massey, which was on my list of tractors to buy. Now me and Nelson need to get us one, but it picked that head up no problem. It definitely picked that 2-row up no problem. And that's what we used pick up at I think a 444 4-row John Deere head. It struggled on that, but it picked it up all by itself. So okay, that's enough bragging on that. Let's get back to the action over here. I'll load this little dirt pan up. Nice little dirt pan. I asked Nelson if he'd just deliver it to Ohio for me. He said no, but he'd leave it to me in his will. Well, it's gonna be hard to see, but we're all loaded up, chained down. Gonna get ready to get on the road.
Merry Christmas from IP Farms. I mean, a couple days after the fact for you guys. It's actually Christmas Eve for me, about 9:30 in the morning. I'm going to take a few minutes and try to explain further the whys of this road trip and purchase the combine. I meant to do that a little bit more in detail on Saturday and just kind of got tied up with all the timing. We were fighting the clock for sure. But besides the emotional attachment that we've already talked about and being able to carry on his legacy and run this combine from now on in the fields here at IP Farms, besides that, this was such a benefit because Glenda runs the same heads that are made for this combine. The K, you know, it has adapter plate on it. The 2-row corn head is for a later model, K and K2. And then of course that's the older platform that we did that had been cut down. It's kind of last minute, but it worked great. You know, still haven't put teeth on it. But so now we have 3 corn heads, a parts head, and 2 platforms. And then I have I think there's another platform around back. Yes, I have the original 10-foot platform as well. So we have plenty of parts now, and they'll all interchange. Both of them are gas motors, gear drive. You know, the Buddha in Glenda, and then this is a Chevrolet 6-cylinder. I'm not sure what size, probably 250 I think, but I know those like the back of my hand. So that's where we are with the combine aspect, guys. You know, the grain table is in good shape. It has the variable speed reel, which neither one of us have had before. We talked about that, how excited he was to have that. I don't have the hydraulics for it on Glenda. And the ironic part was that when he bought this, he was so tickled with it because it was so nice. And we were texting back and forth. He showed me a picture of all the heads. I said, wow, you got a bunch of parts heads. And he said, no, we have a bunch of parts heads. So he knew that, you know, if I needed something, vice versa, that it was there. And that's where we are with it, guys. So it's going to continue on right here, harvesting. Probably leave this one on small grains, wheat and oats, and leave Glenda on corn. I think with the bigger cylinder, as the bushels per acre go up, hopefully I think that'll handle a little bit better. This one does have a chopper on it. I'll take off probably because I'll keep the straw out of both of those. But that's where we are with it. The pan, I think Logan thought I was buying the pan. This is something me and Scott had talked about several years ago about borrowing. When I first did the dirt work down the bottom, me and Dad, and he said yes, come get it anytime. Just never did. And I asked Steven about it again. He said more than welcome to borrow it. So I thought while I had the truck and trailer down there, you know, we'd go ahead and load it up. So we did. So hopefully this will make all the clearing that we've talked about, you know, moving the dirt, talked about the box blade and all, but this is almost even better than the box blade for right now as far as moving the dirt and filling in the low spots. And then once I do that, then we can grade it all out. So that's where we are with it, guys. I'll get you a couple clips probably of unloading and getting situated here, and I just call this one good on the new edition IP Farms, carrying on a legacy of Scott small farming and things. if you can see in there, but we got everything cleaned out, all the boards on the floor up, and gained us about 4 more feet in the back. So this is where I'm gonna put the K for right now. I got to do a little bit of work right there on the barn eave. That's been sagging for several years. I've been putting it off, so it's too low with the sag in it to get in there. So I may go ahead and trim a little bit back, put a bigger board up there, and situate that, because you can see it's got a bow to it. So once we do that, be able to get it in there. And for right now, we just have to put the Massey back in front of it. The golf cart, I've got a place for it down here. Things been acting up, it's not running very good. So I'm gonna see if I can get this truck turned around and backed around back. That's another ordeal. Got plans for a better turnaround here in the future, but anyway, we'll do that, and then we'll probably just call this one good on the road trip. And well, that's where I'm gonna leave you guys. Hopefully you enjoyed it. It's getting dark on me. I've been here all day. Got a chance to do a whole lot of thinking. Kind of me in my own way. It's somewhat of closure for me, acceptance, I guess. Very honored and proud to have that unit here. Can't wait to get it in the field. Hopefully he's smiling down. I do miss him a lot. Some of you that are new to the channel may not truly understand. There's a whole lot of videos back that had Cousin Scott in it. I reference him quite a bit, but at the end of the day, we've got another combine here, live out its life, help me out as we continue to grow year by year, acre by acre. So everything went well, didn't have a minute's trouble. Can't say that little Harry coming down off the trailer there with the combine, but we made it. So once we get the barn boards raised up there and get that situated, be able to back it in the barn for now. Yeah, so I've got to be able to lean to it at some point, but I don't know when I'm going to get to it. Need to get this loader back going and get back to clearing before it starts time to do field work. It'll be here before you know it, means how tomorrow's Christmas. So anyway, with that being said, really appreciate everything, guys. Thank you for following on the journey with me. Dylan, Logan, my buddy, thank you all for helping me the other day with this. Steven, really appreciate the opportunity, and we'll see what happens over the next couple of days. Until then, thank you.